So, hello friends, how are you all? My name is Jasdeep Kamra. I am director of Pulse IAS Academy, and our office phone number is 9596 662695. I repeat, 9596 662695. So, guys, I am making this video after a long time today, and the purpose of making this video is to let you know some very fine details about the civil service exam. Okay, the topic, as you have already read, is how to clear civil service exam in the first attempt. Okay, I am making this video in English. I will make another video in Hindi. Okay, if you want to listen another video in Hindi, you can watch it in Hindi. Okay, so that is also available. So, guys, the thing is, first of all, civil service exam is what civil service, as the name says it all, that it is the civil service. Okay, and civil service is a service which is a service of the government for civil posts. Okay, now what are civil posts? Basically there are two words, two terms on the macro level, civil and military. Okay, so we are referring here to civil. That is, civil simply means that is non-military. Non-military. Okay, one more thing here is that civil means generalist. Okay, civil means non-specialist. I repeat, civil means non-specialist. So civil servant is a non-specialist officer, non-specialist officer who does not have any training in a particular field, who is a generalist. Okay, jack of all trades, master of none. Okay, so Indian Administrative Service is the primary and most important service in the list of almost about 22 to 23 services in India. Indian Administrative Service is at the top. The second rank comes to the Indian Police Service, and the third rank comes to Indian Foreign Service. Okay, so some people like Indian Foreign Service more than Indian Administrative Service also. So rank depends, okay, from person to person. But overall, I am saying Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service, and Indian Foreign Service, these are the three most sought after services in India. After these services, the Indian Revenue Service, okay, then some other services are also there. But these four services make up the chunk of the civil services in India. Most prestigious services. Once you pass the exam of civil services, okay, which is held every year, okay, and which has three stages, that is preliminary, mains, and interview. Once you pass this exam, okay, you are appointed in one of the service depending upon your rank. If your rank is good, you get Indian Administrative Service. If your rank is somewhat lower, then you get Indian Police, and if your rank is somewhat still lower, then you get Indian Foreign Service. Okay, yeah, your preference also matters. If you have given first preference to Indian Foreign Service, then even if you have first rank, you will get Indian Foreign Service only. If you have written Indian Police Service as your first preference, then you will get Indian Police Service, even if you have the first rank in the country. Okay, but generally people prefer Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service, and Indian Foreign Service in this order only. But exceptions are always there. Now we will come to our topic, that is how to clear this exam and how tough it is. Okay, you will find many videos in YouTube which will talk about this topic. I will give my view. Okay, so the thing is, regarding toughness of this exam, whether it is tough or not, I would say it depends upon the person. Okay, it depends upon the person whether he takes this exam as tough or as easy. At the outset, I would say that if you are abreast with reading daily newspapers, if you are abreast with reading the NCRTs by heart, okay, you know the NCRTs from the cover to the back, you remember the NCRTs, you remember the current events every day. If you are analytical, if you watch the debates, not debates of these commercial news channels, but debates of Rajya Sabha TV, Doordarshan, All India Radio, and if you read the newspaper editorial on daily basis and religiously, and if you prepare the general studies paper by heart, if you know the history, geography, polity, economy, science and technology, current affairs thoroughly, thoroughly, when I say thoroughly, it means thoroughly. And these are not very tough. History, geography, you have already read these subjects until your 10th exam. Okay, so these are not new to you. So eventually you are doing 10th level study only, and it is very strange, and you are very lucky that by studying up to 10th level only you get the opportunity to clear this exam, because this exam desires the knowledge of only up to 10th class, or at the most up to 12th class, of history, geography, polity, economy, science and technology. Okay, no, not beyond 12th class, so it is not difficult. Okay, so I was saying, if you are abreast with the daily newspapers, their editorials, NCRTs up to 10th or 12th class, if you are abreast with debates of Rajya Sabha TV and All India Radio, etc., Doordarshan, etc., not the commercial news channels, okay? I repeat. So, this exam is not a tough nut to crack. And moreover, if you have an analytical mind, that is, by when I say analytical mind, I mean that if you get to write on an analytical topic on which you have to analyze the things, and you are able to analyze the things in writing, not by speaking but in writing, if you have a good presentation in writing, okay, then this exam is not a tough nut to crack. Got it? So, and vice versa, if you are not good at these things, this exams becomes very tough. Simple as that. Okay, so now coming to one more topic, that is prelims, mains and interview. There are three stages. Okay, I would here say that preliminary and mains exam are by and large same. The difference is only this, that in prelims you get objective type questions, in mains you get subjective type questions. And in interview, you are again asked some analytical questions on day-to-day happenings, or on history, geography, polity, economy, science and technology. Okay, so eventually what you have to do in prelims, you have to repeat the thing in mains and in the interview. So the things are not different in the all the three stages. Now, what to read and what not to read. As I said, you have to read newspapers, NCRTs and basic textbooks okay, of the main subjects like history, geography, polity, economy, science and technology, and current affairs. But you have to read these texts, I mean textbooks, religiously and by heart, and you have to remember each and everything. You don't have to forget the things which you have already read. You have to revise them and re-revise them and re-revise them again and again. You have to do some cramming, okay? But at the end of the day, what matters more than cramming is analytical ability. It is required in prelims, in mains, and in interview, because they require analytical minds to sit in the officers' chairs. You have to sit in the officers' chairs, not on the clerks' chairs. If you were to sit on the clerks' chairs, then they would not have asked you analytical questions. But still you have, as you have to sit on the officers' chairs, so they ask you analytical questions in prelims, in mains, and in interview. So unless until you have analytical mind, you cannot pass this exam. Okay, you have, if you think that you do not have analytical mind, bent of mind, then you have to develop it. How can you develop it? By reading newspaper articles, by reading newspaper editorials, by reading news magazines, good news magazines. Okay, so at the end of the day, you have to put your analytical aspect in the exam. Okay, okay, now in this way, this exam is not a tough nut to crack, it is easy. As far as coaching is concerned, so what things are told in the coaching? The same things which I am already telling you. Same things are told to you in the coaching institute. Okay? So the difference between self-study and coaching is this, that in coaching institute you get the experience of somebody. Okay, you get the experience of somebody. Okay, but if you are self-studying, then you have to rely upon your own experience, your own mistakes, if they were at all there. Okay, so basically when you join a coaching center, the things become quicker. The things somebody will tell you, a teacher will tell you, you may have to learn it by self-studying in a year, in a 2 year, in a 3 years time. But when you join a coaching, you may know it in the very first day. So in this way, coaching institute makes the process easier, quicker. Okay, so that is the thing. So I think I have made some things clear. I will make another video on this same topic tomorrow in Hindi. Okay, thanks for now. Happy studying. Bye.